rather watch paint dry. Nice.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. Because that's me right there. Look, Jeff Man right there on the side. You know what that means, JeffMan316 Live. That's where you and me, we join up right here. Usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch along to a movie, talk about pop culture, talk about physical media. And that's what this video is all about. It's the weekly movie and pop culture haul. So yeah, I call it that because I don't want to do all of my pickups like a lot of people do at the end of the month, and then I get this hour-long video. So what I do is I post a little hunt video. A day or two later, I post this one. This is the haul video. So that way you can easily digest it, and it's all based on the stuff that came out this week or stuff that came in later or just random titles. So I got a bunch right here beside me, so let's get into the video, and I'll show you what I picked up this week. So, you know, we always usually joke around and say that I've got KinoMania or Steelbook Mania. I can't really do that this week because I don't have, you know, a bunch of either one. But I do have quite a few. Let's see. I got 4 Kino titles. I got several of these that I've had for a couple weeks, and I pre-ordered them, and they just came out this week. So, you know that we collect here, the Kino Cult line. I give you Dan Curtis's Classic Monsters. That's Jack Palance. But either way, this is Dan Curtis's Carpet Matches the Drapes, and it does not have reversible cover artwork. You get 2 discs. Bram Stoker's Dracula's on disc 1. Frankenstein, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is on disc 2. It's got a ton of special features. All films are introduced by film historian Jeff Thomas, author of The Television Horrors of Dan Curtis. You got commentary tracks, you got alternate language track, alternate footage and scenes, all kinds of special features. This is from 1968 to 1974, and if you're keeping score at home, it's Kino Cult line number 39. And I've already got all of these. I did a Kino Cult video. I don't remember what number we went up to. If it was 20, then I'll do the next 20 in another video. Speaking of Dan Curtis, I ended up getting another one of his titles. Let me check to see. No reversible cover artwork here, so the carpet matches the drapes. Dead of Night. This is from 1977. From the legendary dark minds of producer-director Dan Curtis and writer Richard Matheson comes this thrilling... It's a triple spellbinding stories, it says. Second chance. After buying an antique automobile, Ed Begley Jr., plays Frank, restores the vehicle to its original condition. Along with the car, he is suddenly transported back to 1926. That's kind of cool. No such thing as a vampire. The mistress of an old mansion is terrified of vampires when her husband calls in a friend to examine her, and the bloody scheme unfolds. And then Bobby, in the dead of night, a boy thought to be deceased surprises his despondent mother at the family beach house. So you got commentary, some behind the scenes, deleted and extended scenes and sequences. Dead of Night. I love anthology movies. This is a movie that I own, the DVD, that was pretty rare at one point. I think Anchor Bay released it. Robert John Burke, do you remember what movie that I remember him from? Was Thinner. And Chelsea Field. And it did have reversible cover artwork. Here's the slipcover, Dust Devil, from 1992. And it reversed into this. So, haven't watched this movie in years. Probably since I bought it. Maybe one other time after that. It's got audio commentary, theatrical trailers, storyboards, an interview. That's kind of cool. So, looking forward to watching that one again. And then I've already got the first 2 movies in this series in 4K, so I had to go ahead and get this one. Charles Bronson in Death Wish 3, and it does not have reversible cover artwork. From 1985, this is like back when Canon was releasing either Chuck Norris or Charles Bronson movies. I remember watching one of those documentaries, and they said that they would get an action script in, and they would look at it and go, does it go in the Charles pile or the Chuck pile? I do think that the first 3 Death Wish movies are pretty good. It gets a little stale after that. So Paul Kersey is a good character. I like it. I even like the remake they did with Bruce Willis. So Death Wish 3. A movie that I haven't seen, and it's a blind buy, and I haven't heard anybody say anything about it. But I like Sydney Sweeney, and I love the music of Halsey. So Americana. No slipcover, unfortunately. It did have a digital copy, so I'm looking forward to watching this. It's got audio commentary from director Tony Tost. Is that how you pronounce his name? The making of and a theatrical trailer. This is a Lionsgate release. You know, my wife always complains that I only get movies that have either boobs or blood in it. This is neither, and I got one that we could watch, and maybe if it's good, it can be a staple for around this time going into Thanksgiving and Christmas. I give you the best Christmas pageant ever with a slipcover. I actually bought this in Walmart. Special features, audio commentary, director's diary, deleted scenes, bloopers. I love bloopers. It's PG. I'm a big fan of the comedy of Pete Holmes, and he plays the father in this. So, a movie that I really liked back in the day. I was kind of, I wouldn't say huge, I almost said huge, a big Nick Nolte fan. Loved him in 48 Hours. A lot of other movies. Down in Beverly Hills. When are we going to get that on Blu-ray? But I went ahead and got the MVD marquee selection release of Weeds. I got this really cheap. I got it from, I might have got this one from Orbit. Carpet matches the drapes, but I like that movie. 2 Arrow titles that most everybody picked up. John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness. I was late to the show on this one. Didn't like it at first, and it's kind of grown on me over the years. It's one of the few movies that I think Sam Neill's good in. Obviously, Jurassic Park. I'm not a big fan of his. I think he's really dry. I love when Arrow puts these slip covers on the hard cases. It keeps the books and stuff from sliding out. So this one includes a book. It's got a poster which has, let me show you the artwork. I like this. It's got a poster of the author from the movie stuff, Sutter Kane. And then it's got the newly commissioned artwork that was used. A very underrated John Carpenter movie. And like I said, it was so different than his other movies that I kind of skipped it back then. I didn't really like it. They got a card in there for 3 Extremes, which I just picked up last week. And this only has the 4K, which is fine. There's the artwork right there for the inside. I'm pretty sure I reversed it. Actually, no, it's got reversible. So you got 3 types of artwork here. Oh, it's got basically the standard theatrical artwork, and I usually put that on the case. If it isn't on the outer case. So there's what I remember. I've got the Shout Factory release to have a Blu-ray, and I'm gonna probably keep that. I don't know if all the stuff ported over. I haven't checked. It's really tight getting it back in there.
That's what she said.
But like I said, I love the fact. I wish they had done some of the earlier releases that had chunky boxes with the slip cover, because sometimes when I pick them up and if I lean them like this, the stuff falls out of them because they're not as tight.
That's what.
If you say "that's what she said" one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
The next movie is Miss 45, if you didn't see it. This is a movie that I think I've got on DVD, and I've been waiting to get it on a better quality United States release. And so I didn't, so I ended up getting the 4K. I didn't pick up the Blu-ray of this one. So I got the 4K, and it's got Red Sonja advertised inside. So we're going to get Red Sonja soon. Let's see if this has got reversible artwork. And we do, and I like this artwork. It reminds me of For Your Eyes Only, the James Bond poster. Do you guys remember that? Well, I'm going to show you what it looks like. There you go. So you get a booklet, and you get a poster. So I'm assuming one side is the artwork that we saw, the red. Oh, so it's both basically the reverse of what I just showed you. I like this one. Which one do you like? Put that in the comments down below. And do you ever hang up these posters? I was thinking about moving some stuff off my door and then buying a poster frame and then rotating some of these posters. You guys wouldn't really be able to see it, but I would be able to. So 2 Arrow releases. I didn't open this next one up yet because I just got it. It was late coming. King of the Gypsies, a cinematograph release starring, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to tell you wrong. It's got Sterling Hayden, Susan Sarandon, Judd Hirsch, Brooke Shields, Annette O'Toole. Annie Potts, and introducing Eric Roberts. So, Vinegar Syndrome, I like these releases. It says it's got a Blu-ray and a 4K. There's 4,000 copies. I got number 1075 down there. Okay, these next 3, I'm not going to open them up and show them. I'm going to do a separate video about these. And it's going to be used to vent a little bit about Amazon, which I always do. So I give you the Amazon exclusive 4K Steelbook of Saw 2, Saw 3, and Saw 4. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to rant because I'm going to show you these in this video. And then I might use this footage because I got to ship these things back. And here's why. This one is busted all to hell. It's cracked everywhere. And then there's a dent in the Steelbook down there. It's hard to see. You might be able to see. I doubt you'll be able to see that right there. The third one, these came separate. They were all in bags, even though I ordered them at the same time. Cracked at the bottom, a little crack, not as big as the other one. A big dent in the Steelbook right there. Hard to see. You might be able to see it right there. Because it's cracked in the corner and it had that minor little dent, I went ahead and told them I wanted a replacement. And they are already on the way. And another one cracked all to hell in the corner. And I don't think the Steelbook had any damage to it though. But I'm going to keep these for now. And I'm going to ship them back once I get the other ones. And whichever one has the best quality Steelbook, I'm keeping. And obviously all 3 of these really, 2 of them have so much damage I don't want them. But I've already done a replacement and they're already in the mail coming back to me. So, Amazon.
Hey kids, look, a deer!
I'm going to do a little video rant about that. So, rant incoming. Another Steelbook that I actually picked up in Barnes & Noble. I did a pickup on it, and they didn't even have this in the store yet that I could see. Shin Godzilla. I got the 4K of that. I love this artwork. This purple. Look at this shit right here. Dude, that is awesome.
But that was awesome!
It's got a bonus feature Blu-ray, and it's got a 4K and then a Blu-ray of the movie. It's just got the shit on fire back there, so I'm not going to get all the discs out. But they had it on sale for $34, and that's basically what it was on Amazon. And so I was able to get it in store, so I was able to pick it up, and I looked at it before I actually accepted it to make sure it wasn't damaged. This movie I actually ordered a while back, and I got it early from Orbit. It's the 4K Steelbook of Edward Scissorhands. I really like this movie. I'll open it up and show you. Really like that. He's coming down the stairs in the inside, so I'm not going to worry about it. It's got a 4K disc and a Blu-ray disc. It's just a staircase on the other side. Comes with a digital code, J card. I enjoy talking to you guys in the comments about J cards. If you didn't comment before, let me know what you do with your J cards, because a lot of these don't have the ticky-tack, so they just slide right off. So that's it, other than this one last release, and I really like the style of how they did this. It's a Steelbook, but it has a embossed, I guess, cover because it's raised. I give you the new Toxic Avenger unrated. If you can probably see where it shines. It's hard to see, but it's basically embossed, I guess you call it. I don't know. Is that debossed? I don't know. And then it slides off. And then it's got new artwork on the inside. Look at that. Now, I'm not all in on Peter Dinklage as the Toxic Avenger, but I am all in on the rest of the cast on the inside. And I haven't seen this yet, so this will be a first time watch. I hope to watch it this week. If you guys want me to review any of these movies, you can let me know, and I'll put the 4K in first. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and reverse that. It doesn't have a digital code. Screenbox is advertised on the inside. I do support Screenbox. I got an annual subscription like 6 to 8 months ago, and it was like $35, some deal I got offered, and that's for the whole year. I think it's only like $5 a month. But they were the ones that had Terrifier 3, so they're affiliated with Bloody Disgusting. They advertise Terror Train, Frogman, The Wailing, Phenomena. They have the documentaries on there, like the Fright Night ones and the one about Pennywise. If you don't want to buy all those releases on physical media, get Screenbox. Even for a month or two, you can probably watch most of the stuff that they have. So I was really impressed with the quality of this, the way this Steelbook looks. And it's got behind the scenes commentary, Toxic Shock, and 40th anniversary of Toxic Avenger, and then the trailer. So I know there's a release of the 4K that's individual and one that's got the original Toxic Avenger, but I've got that 4-pack movie case of those. Okay, before we close out the video, I did pick up a couple of collectibles, so I thought I'd show you those. Of course, I had to get the Art the Clown as Santa Claus Toonie Terrors figure. Art comes with an axe, comes with his glasses. I'm assuming there's a stand in there somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not going to open it if this is the only one I can find, so I'll just display that. We did find some of these collectible plush clips. So I bought a couple of the vacation ones, and I bought a couple of the Christmas Story ones. We're going to open those in another video. And then I went ahead and I'll open this on another video as well. I went ahead and stole creatively took the box that these Chucky things are in, and I did buy one. So I'll open all of this in a video later for you guys to see. So that way we can have something fun to do, and you can see whether you would want to buy any of those yourself based on what I spent. So let's close out the video. Hey, pretty good deal as far as Steelbooks. A lot of good mix there. Let me know in the comments down below of all the stuff that I bought or this week's releases. Did you buy? Put it in the comments, and while you're down there, smash the like, Frank the Tank. Remember that? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all the normal YouTube stuff. I really appreciate the support you guys been giving me. This week there will be a video detailing what we're going to do for a giveaway for my 4,000 subscribers. Everything else that you can do to support me is in the description down below. I'm not going to shield at the end of this video. But go to Valoria Video. Use my affiliate link. It helps me out because I got some credit there. You can get 10% off using code JeffMan316. Like it's a secret. I shield every time about that. But either way, I love you guys. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
What do we do?
Why don't we just wait here for a little while? See what happens.